Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Level Up Live. Happy Thursday, tribe. It is the 12th of June, if you can believe it already. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm pleased that you are here. And today's topic is we're going to be talking about with cruise vibes, pack or pass. I am a notorious overpacker, so I thought this would be an interesting topic for us to share. And I am actually streaming in a different browser today, so let's keep our fingers crossed that we are not going to have any more fade to black moments on this particular stream. Let's just hope. So glad that everybody is coming in. We've got great activity in the comments already. So let me go ahead and start welcoming people. Mod extraordinaire, John Gaylor. Good morning, John. Thank you so much for coming in. And Scott, Captain Controversy, coming in from Scottsdale. Good morning. How are you? It is level up time. And time for you to get up. So I'm glad that those two things coincide. Bone Tired Travelers, Denise, thank you so much for being here, my friend. Great to see you. And folks saying good morning to each other. And that is fantastic. You almost thought it was Friday. Wishful thinking. That's what that is. And a big good morning. Ryan Scott is here reporting for duty. So my second Scott is here. Let's see if we can get to Scott compliance. Great to have you here, Ryan. Thank you for coming in. And folks all shouting out to each other. Fantastic. Oh, you're going to miss Denise today. Okay, that's not good. More hellos and chat from Sea Leg Journeys coming in. He actually fills this time slot on Wednesdays with Wacky Wednesdays and on Fridays with Motivational Fridays. So make sure that at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, you are tuning into Sea Leg Journeys. Awesome that everybody is shouting out here. And Deb Rogers from halfway around the world. Thank you so much for being here, Deb. Great to have you here. You are packed. Fantastic. And Sea Tripping with Kim and Scott are here saying good morning and working and lurking. I was doing that earlier. Great to have you here. Thank you so much for coming in. And your suitcase is out and sitting on the floor. Can I just tell you, I bought new luggage recently, and it has a feature where when you lift it by the side handle, there is an indicator built into the handle that if it turns red, your suitcase is over 50 pounds. So you know immediately, and I don't have to use my luggage scale. I just have to pick up the bag. It is so sweet. It is such a cool feature, and more companies should use it because it saved me a buttload of money coming back from Jamaica because the big bag was over 50 pounds. And you all know that that's going to be like $100 charge to ship that bag back if it's over 50. So great that you are in here today. Kathy Mills, good morning. Thanks for coming in on the CME raid. They had a great question this morning about what are the worst types of people to cruise with? And I will tell you, I chose the complainer. I can't stand it when people are complaining on vacation. That just is such a drag to me. It really is. So awesome. Yeah, no California moments, no rolling blackouts. And Lisa from Lisa's Cruise Adventures is here. Good morning. Thanks so much for coming in. And Chet, Kurt and Marcia coming in from CME Traveling. Good morning to you. Great show this morning, as always. So great that everybody is shouting out. And Scotty J made a Jen disappearing black screen joke last night. Oh, I missed it. Shoot, I missed Scotty last night. I will have to watch the rebroadcast, which I was going to do anyway, but now I've got to pay attention to the replay to see the joke. We'll have to make a clip of that. Good morning, Tom and Terry, TNT Adventures to Sea. Welcome home. Glad you are back. And everyone, again, just shouting out. I don't want to miss anyone. So fabulous that everyone is here today. And Deb saying hi. And Anthony Simone is here. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for coming in. Deb is saying, I can't hear you. Is anyone else having that problem? You may need to drop out and come back in, Deb, because I'm not getting that feedback from anyone else. So hopefully the mic is working. I don't need any more tech difficulties, honestly. And Shannon is here. Hi, sweetie. Good morning. You are up early for you. Great to have you here. Oh, good. Shannon, who I travel with, is going to sell me out for the ridiculous overpacker that I am. I already admitted to it, Shannon, but I'm sure you're going to give some examples. It is Friday Eve, not Friday, Scott. So happy Friday Eve. It is a pre-Friday celebration around here. So Danny Dizzle is here saying, yo, how are you doing, Danny? Great that you are in here today. And Tom is saying hello to all our friends, creators, and most important, YouTube family. Absolutely. We are a family around here. I'm so glad that you guys are here and everybody is shouting out. Let's see. You're also working and lurking, Lisa. Okay. So Deb is lip reading. That's a gift. If you can really do it, that's a gift. I will over enunciate for you. So that is fantastic. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I really appreciate you coming in. And Shannon says, trust me, Jen needs that scale. I absolutely do. That is the truth. And Ross, Mr. Orange Cone Vlog is here reminding you to make use of Nightbot. Let's put that silly robot to work. And he is coming in with #purple because sometimes blue and red just can't keep their hands off each other. Fantastic. And complainers get #crop dusted. Oh my gosh, chat. That is too funny. Oh my gosh. So great that everybody is here this morning. Oh, good. Deb can hear me now. That is fantastic. Sound is good. Folks saying they can hear me. So great. You're good now. And only 45 days until Danny gets to meet a whole group of YouTubers, including Sea Legs, Ryan, and so many more. So that is going to be an awesome meetup. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful time. I think it really is going to be super fun. I'm sorry that I can't be there because I would love to join you. So you're getting ready for work. I understand that. I have work as soon as the broadcast is over. And TNT Tom is dropping another hashtag for the Nightbot robot, #tribe. That's going to go ahead and give your YouTube link so you can go on over to TNT Adventures to see and check them out. And I encourage you as a community to make sure that you are checking each other out and subscribing. So Danny with our favorite hashtag, the one that we created for Denise, #moist. Love it. And Ross actually dropping a serious one, HH4C. This is where you can find helping hands for cruising on the web and on YouTube. And much more important than subscribing to me is subscribing to Helping Hands for Cruising. We need to get that channel monetized, and we're not going to do it without your help. So please make sure that you go over and subscribe and you share out the channel. We've got new exciting content coming up, so it is going to be a great time. So yes, I know. I said I was going to talk about pack or pass. Let's go ahead and let me just make sure that I am not missing anyone. And Scott with his own hashtag, Scott's fault. Don't blame Scott. Join him instead. Absolutely. I love that. So you've got 17 content creators plus me and your parents. So 20 people at this meetup. That is a great crowd. That is fantastic. Blame Scott is actually not a hashtag yet on the channel. So we'll see what I can do about that. And good morning, Scotty J. Your ears must have been burning. We were talking about your broadcast last night. Good morning and a big whoop whoop to you too, my friend. Fantastic that you are in. So folks saying good morning. Let's see. I have to start a makeover of my backyard. Your wife informed you she has invited her family for a barbecue for 4th of July. Well, good luck with that, John. That's a good one. And yes, Danny, thank you for saying that. Kenny, the Ford man, Kenneth Oakes, is back in the hospital. So all good thoughts and prayers go out to him. We're concerned about him, and yeah, we definitely want him better. So awesome. Good luck to John. Fantastic. Okay, great. Actually, I take that one back. Oh, yeah, take that one back, Scott. That one wasn't great. With a big Scotty J whoop whoop. Okay, let's talk about pack or pass. So I actually am infamous for overpacking, for one. That is the truth, as Shannon will attest to. I am notorious for overpacking, and I actually manage to bring stuff that I never end up using. And I'm not talking about clothes. I'm talking of like toiletries and accessories for the cruise and things like that. So here's a perfect example. I bought this adorable set of flamingo towel clips to go on a cruise. And I bought them for my first cruise back in 2023. And I had been away from cruising for 20 years. So it was my first cruise back. I saw these. I thought they were adorable. I'm like, oh, these are going to be great on a windy day. Fantastic. I packed them once. I used them once. And I've never packed them again because they just take up too much room and I wasn't using them. So that's the kind of thing that is like a pack or pass to me. So now what I've done is I've actually gotten the towel bands, which are the little stretchy things. And those are, they take so much less space. And more people are saying, so Ross is saying pass on that. John is saying I take towel clips on every cruise and have never used them. And Lisa says I overpack all the time. I also repack once I get to the hotel to try and get better organized. I hear you there, definitely. Especially the night before a cruise, I'm typically rearranging what's in my carry-on and switching it from, because I living in Chicago, I have to fly into wherever I'm going to cruise. So I'm usually rearranging my luggage from flight mode into cruise mode. So that's definitely one of those things. So again, instead of the towel clips, I switched to the towel bands, which work great and take up like a fraction of the space because they're just stretchy little bands. So that is definitely something that is one of those things. So, okay, Ron says pass on that. And you take a folding computer desk on every trip that fits in the luggage. Wow. Okay, I want to hear more. Tell me more about the folding computer desk. How large is that when you unfold it? How big, how much space does that give you? Because that sounds like a really cool thing. So, yeah. Lisa says, John, send me the link for that. Yeah, if you've got a link, post it. You're a mod. That would be cool. So what else do you bring? I normally have been packing my own coffee because I use coffee concentrate to make my coffee. Um, and I'm going to stop doing that. I've decided that I'm gonna stop doing that, that is overkill and that is kind of ridiculous, and I can't do it with carry-on anyway because the bottle is bigger than 3 ounces, and so it means I have to check my bag. I can't do it with carry-on, and I've decided to stop doing that. So Ross says that he takes a medium-sized suitcase and a backpack and has enough to last 14 days. Holy cow. Donna has a big suitcase, a small suitcase, plus her carry-on, and her CPAP. Oy. Holy cow. Okay, so it's good that you can pack so compactly, because Donna has to schlep so much stuff, and especially with a CPAP, that just makes for extra carrying, extra schlepping. I get that. I totally do. And thank you. Hearts to you too, Danny. We love you. You're such an awesome supporter. So let's see what Tom says. Since we do all the Facebook pages, we set up events like Mardi Gras or Gatsby Crawl and need outfits, not to mention cruise ship events. I run into that problem too with the group cruises. I go on so many group cruises that we have themes for crawls. We have stuff to bring for shot glass or magnet exchanges. I want to pack stuff for the glow party or the white night. I want to participate in the 70s night, in the 80s night, in all of that. So absolutely. So Shannon says, I have never traveled with more than a carry-on and a backpack. If it doesn't fit, I don't need it. That is definitely a discipline that I wish that I could steal from you, my friend. Ron says, ooh, that could be an issue we didn't think about, Tom. Great point. Absolutely. Being platinum helps on overpacking clothes because you get 2 laundry washes. Oh, see, that helps a lot. You know, the other thing that I have now found that I am in love with is I found a compression bag that comes with its own little vacuum, and you can fit so much more clothing into a carry-on size suitcase. It is amazing. So that's my new find that I really love. And I wish I had had it for Alaska because of all the sweatshirts and the sweaters and the puffer jackets and everything else. It would have come in really handy then, but it's coming in super handy now. So it's an awesome thing. So this is one reason we travel first class, bags included. The drinks and food are nice too, depending on the airline. I understand that, Ross, and I actually have another friend who only travels first class or business class, the cruising lizard. So yeah, she also only travels first class. So I get that. So here we go. Hashtag confession. I used some space in Jen's suitcase last year for things I bought on our trip. So don't complain about me and my big bag. It is true. When we went to San Diego Comic-Con, we bought all kinds of goodies and all kinds of gifts for people and collectibles and things like that. So it was very funny, and it was good that I had a bag that big. So you've stopped doing gift exchanges. You need 10 gifts to give out and 10 to bring home. Leave those for the steward. I don't blame you. How big is it? It's a big suitcase. Actually, I traded in the big suitcase for a medium suitcase, and that's the one that we've got for that has the weight indicator in there. And what I've started doing for souvenirs now, and what I'm going to do is I am in love with the Foldy bag, Flodie, Foldy. It zips up to like yay big, and it packs flat, and I can throw that in my suitcase, and on the way back, I just open that up, put the souvenirs in there, and I'm on board. So it's fantastic. So you pack a duffel bag for souvenirs. So same kind of thing. There we go. Nightbot doing its reminder thing. And Danny is laughing by this. Oh, Linda is here. Good morning, Linda. Thanks for coming in. So glad that you are here. Terrific to have you. I loved the pizza card the other day. That was fabulous. I love how that came out. So we bought cold weather clothes to Alaska and never used them. You know what? I definitely packed way more cold weather clothes than I needed for Alaska. It was in like the high 40s, low 50s the whole time we were there. So it was kind of funny because my family who lives in Arizona near Captain Controversy, they were all bundled up in parkas and hats and gloves and scarves, and they were freezing. And I was standing out there in a sweatshirt and leggings like, hey, this is not bad at all. So very funny. Terry loves to use my big one. Suitcase, that is. A little level up after dark, early in the morning. I get it. So good morning wishes here. And temps were 50s to low 70s. Holy cow, Ross. What month did you go to Alaska? Because we went in September and it was, like I said, high 40s, low 50s, and up into the high 50s some days. So I'm curious to know what month you actually. So you went in mid-August. Oh my goodness. I understand. Okay. Now I understand why it was so much nicer. I get that. Month earlier. So Laura says she could use a vacation right now. I get it. And I hope you are feeling better. Yes, Laura, hope you are on the mend, my dear. There we go. So, that was a correction for the Linda wishes. Got it. So Ryan is laughing at Ross. We packed warm weather clothes to Alaska and wore all of them at the same time and bought snow coats and long pants on top of it. Was supposed to be in the upper 60s and the high was 45. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a big difference in temp. I get that. So you have the link for it, but it will not post too many characters. Bummer. Okay, John, if you want to email me, jendotcohen@gmail.com, the link, I will actually shorten it and I will post it to the Facebook group so everybody has access to it. Thank you very much. That's a cool idea. So Lisa says we had the same experience in Alaska. I'm at the beginning of August in 2023, and you had beautiful weather. So Ryan went in late May. There you go. See, we went in September, and late May is still early enough in the season that I get why it was maybe a little bit cold, but you were in shorts on Glacier Bay Day. Holy cow, 45 was the average temp. That's okay. How do you know someone's from the Midwest when it's 45 degrees and they're in shorts because it's so warm? Absolutely. I get that. Okay, so you brought light rain jackets, waterproof backpacks, and shoes for your September Alaska trip. You were smart. And again, because you're Midwesterners, the temperatures were fine. I was happy with my waterproof shoes and my waterproof backpack. Like I said, I was usually in a hoodie and leggings most of the trip. So that was kind of where it was. So great. Thank you so much, John. I will get that posted on the Facebook page. So what other types of things would you say are either a pack, a have to have, or a pass? What about a fan? Now, I know that some of the cruise lines are now kind of restricting what types of fans you can get and all of that. So do you have to bring a fan? And is it for the white noise or is it for the cooling, the airflow in the cabin because it gets stagnant? So you're watching the Juno cam this morning and it's 5 a.m. and sunny today. Oh, I love the Juno cam. Pack a fan. Absolutely. Okay, you used to spend summers in Barrow, Alaska, where the average temp in summer was 35 degrees. We wore shorts and t-shirts, no jackets. No way. Not at 35, man. No way. You used to bring masks and snorkels. I used to do the same thing, bring my mask and snorkel. I don't do that anymore. Takes up too much space. Takes up no. No. Can't do it. I'm with you. That's a pass for me too, Tom. Definitely. Here we go. I need fan for air movement, and I have to have the wind blowing on me when I sleep, or I just can't. So small fan or ceiling fan is a must. Gotcha. Yes. Everybody, that's so Scott says he used to, and now I don't because I never used it. See, I use the fan all the time, and I actually have like little fans that I kind of carry around and that I clip on my crossbody and things like that. So I have a ton of fans because honestly, between the hot flashes and the summer temperatures in the Caribbean, I'm always sweating. So it's always a thing. So you would put it in your cabin and randomly open my cabin door and stick your head outside. You have the fan on in the room while you're sleeping. I am the same way. So now you just don't bring the fan. I get that. So you have one of those portable ceiling fan. Wait. Portable ceiling fan. Lisa, do me a favor. Just like I said to John, can you please send me that link to the portable ceiling fan to my email, jendotcohen@gmail.com. And I will share it out on our Facebook page because that sounds like something that I need desperately. So fantastic. You don't bring shampoo or conditioner, etc. I just buy it in the city I flew into. See, that's one way to handle it. Absolutely, Laura. I get that. You have a small 2x2 by 2-inch fan from Vortex, and it's so powerful it creates a hurricane type wind in the room. Wow, expensive, but it works great. That's tiny. Ross, that is like minute. That's amazing that it's powerful enough. So you used to bring the special underwear and items for the old Quest show. Oh, they are all over Amazon, Jen. Super easy to get. Okay. Jen's #1 fan. Oh, thank you, Scott. Okay, well, Danny is at work, so bye to you, sweetie. We're only on for about another minute and a half anyway. Glad that you are at work. Glad you joined us this morning. As always, love to you. Hope you have a special, special day and have just been loving your content and your pictures and everything else. So have an awesome day, sweetie. Okay, so we are in wrap-up mode now. So does anybody have any last-minute things that they would absolutely say, this is a must to pack, or this is an absolute no-go to pack? So if anybody wants to chime in with some absolutely nots, one of the things that I will not travel with that is an absolute absolute pack is I pack a USB port that's got like 4 connections for the USB. You just plug it in and I can charge everything off of it. It's really awesome. That is a fantastic thing. For the new ships that need movement in the cabin to keep the air conditioner running, take a deflated balloon, magnet, and piece of string. John, that is so smart. Ooh, you are wicked smart. Barry just came in, cruising complete. Man, I missed the show. Well, we're glad that you're here, and make sure that you come in and you watch on Team Replay. I usually recommend waiting 12 to 24 hours, actually. Not that I'm encouraging you not to watch my show, but that's when the live comments come up and you can actually see those. So it makes it a little bit better. Don't forget underwear. That is a definite pack. I appreciate that. So there's a small tube fan that rests above your head on the bed. I have it at home and have taken it with you when you travel. Packs easily and takes up little space. Very cool. Magnet hooks are a must pack. Absolutely. I totally agree. Okay, boys and girls, it is 8 o'clock Central Time. It is 9 o'clock on the West Coast, on the East Coast, and I don't want to stomp on Go Live Together. Make sure that you go over and you check out Cheryl, Jeremy, and Eddie on Go Live, and there we go. It's time to start packing for Alaska. 90 days. Ooh, exciting. Have a great day. You're going back to sleep. Good for you, Shannon. I don't blame you. Great show. Thank you. Appreciate it. And West Coast is 6 a.m. I love all of you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining me today. And stay weird. Bye, guys.